Hi all, Jessie B Scrapbooking back with a process video. This one is for Christmas in February. And here's the pictures I'm going to be doing. This is my daughter, my niece, me and my niece. And this was our attempt at a gingerbread house. But it was made out of sugar cookies. And it was a lot of fun. And yeah, the house turned out quite shack-like, but it tasted wonderful. So we're going to do this picture, and yeah, it's gonna be just a lot of fun. Let's get going. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is cut apart my pictures. I printed them all on this 4x6, but now I want to cut them down into individual pictures. And I'm sorry if you hear noise in the background. It's like 4 degrees outside. So I have my outside dog inside and he is playing with the puppy. So yeah, it's kind of noisy, but I need to get this voiceover done. So I'm just cutting apart these pictures, and they're just the pictures of the actual gingerbread house themselves. Oh my word, these dogs are gonna drive me crazy. And yeah, I'm going to put this on a piece of white cardstock, and I was kind of thinking of doing a grid style layout. So yeah, that's where I'm just kind of playing. And I was thinking about cutting some pattern paper or something to make the little squares. And then I found this sticker book in my Christmas stuff. And it is really cool because it has all these little squares already in it. So I'm just trimming down my background a little bit because I know I want to put a mat on it, and that way I don't have to worry about forgetting and not doing it. So that's all trimmed down. And now see these, I think they're for, I think this book is for like journaling or something, like a planner. Yeah, I think it's a planner book. And so these are supposed to go on, I guess, days or something. I've never used a planner, but I love the planner stickers. So there's a lot of these little squares. They have holly and berries on them. They have wreaths on them. This one is has lines, so like for journaling. So I'm just going to put 9 of these squares down at the top of this page. And this one and this one both have like hearts or stars across the top. Yeah, so I will have close-ups of these because they are hard to see, at least on my screen here. So we'll have to see. Alright, now I'm trying to figure out where I want the different photos to be. And then this is where I noticed that some of them are a little too big to fit in the squares. So I end up trimming, I think I trim them all down just a little bit. Yeah. It's just because they were just a tiny bit too big. So, get all these trimmed out. While I'm trimming these out, I want to remind everyone this is a hop that Moira puts on, and it's a month, every month on the 25th. And so each month you get to play with your Christmas stuff. Some people do layouts, so like I'm finishing my December album. Some people do cards, some people get ready for next year, and some people just do a layout or a Christmas craft that has nothing to do with scrapbooking. And all of it is fine as long as you have fun and it's something to do with winter Christmassy. So I got my pictures trimmed down to where I want them. And now I'm just going to go through this sticker book and find fun things to add to the layout. So this one here already has that little wreath in the bottom corner. So I'm just going to clip off the corner and then glue it right there on top of it. And that one is done. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and glue all these little pictures down. And this is where I decide that, sorry about that. This is where I decide that I didn't want that one underneath the other one, so I moved it over. I was thinking about moving the square over. Yeah, I didn't want that stacked look on top of each side, so I just moved it into the middle one here, and yeah, call it good. So then it moves my pictures on the bottom over a little bit, so I just switched them, and they're overlapping those top two square or bottom two squares, but I like that. It adds them into the layout a little more, I think. And then here I add in the other little picture, and now I'm just going to start adding stickers into the different squares and deciding where I want everything. I put a little coffee cup or hot chocolate mug on the one. And this one here. Okay. Sorry, I had to separate the dogs. So in this one here, I put just some striped paper behind the one picture, added a little banner, and I will add another piece to that section in a second. And then I seen this little, it's a candy cane, so I'm going to cut it out and add it to this middle picture. I was looking to see if there was a word phrase that would work, but I didn't find one, so I just added that in. Here's where I add that little extra little sticker on this top one, and that makes that top cluster done. I'm just moving that banner over top of that sticker I put down just now. And then I'm coming in with some hearts. I'm going to add hearts to a couple of the different clusters. I guess I did add one to that top one. And the hearts come in pink and in red, so I'm putting both colors everywhere. And then this little banner has a little heart on it, and it's like an arrow, so I have it pointing towards my daughter and my niece. A piece of foam was sticking through, so I just cut that off. And then I'm adding this wreath behind the smaller picture here. And then there's a gap between the wreath and that little arrow banner, or heart banner. And so I'm going to add this little cupcake. It's a little snowman cupcake, but it was a clear sticker, so I had to put it onto a piece of paper first so that you don't see through it. And then add this little heart down here to the bottom corner. And I think that's all the stickers I use. And I just love the way it turned out. It's so cute. So now I'm going to use this pattern paper as my border. I like that pop of red all the way around, but I love this paper, and this is all I have left of it. So I am going to get this paper. I mean, I have a lot of Christmas paper, but you know, sometimes you just have one that's your favorite, and yeah. So that's this one. It's one of my favorites, so I'm getting it. It is had something punched out at the bottom of it there. So I'm just going to have to, patch that together. But once it's done, you don't even see it. So I got it all lined up, all the little snowflakes lined up, and then realized my trimmer was way too small. So I just cut it out by hand with my scissors. But all done. Now adding on my layout to it. And I really like the way this turned out. It's simple, but it's cute. So there it is. I don't think I add any more to this. Oh, the title. I do add the title. I think it says, "It's good to be home." And since we are building a home at home, a little gingerbread house at home, I figured that was perfect. So here are the close-ups. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. Bye.